I led a toxic workplace, ruined my mental health because I didn't trust the economy. I tell people I'm grateful to be employed, and they nod like I've said something noble. What I don't say is that my job feels like a slow indoor drought. No storms, no relief, just the quiet cracking of everything I thought I was. Every morning, I sit in my car for an extra 5 minutes, forehead against the steering wheel, rehearsing how to survive the day. Not excel, not shine, just survive. The building is beige in that aggressively neutral way, like it's allergic to joy. When I badge in, I feel my shoulders tighten automatically. Like my body learned the rules before my brain did. My boss, let's call him Mark, because of course his name is Mark, has a talent for humiliation disguised as feedback. He smiles when he talks to you, the kind that doesn't reach his eyes, and then slices. You're smart, but you overthink. You're capable, but not leadership material. Always a compliment stitched to a warning. Always said loudly in meetings, so everyone can learn what happens when you're almost enough. I tell myself it's fine. Worse jobs exist. People are unemployed. People are desperate. I remind myself of the rent, my student loans, the little savings account I guard like it's a fragile pet. Fear has a way of sounding practical, logical, responsible. Some days I cry in the bathroom. Not full sobs. Those feel indulgent, but silent tears while I stare at my reflection and wonder when I started looking this tired. I dab my eyes with toilet paper and go back to my desk like nothing happened. I've become very good at pretending. My friends tell me to quit. They say things like, "Your mental health matters." And I agree with them enthusiastically, as long as it stays theoretical. None of them are lying awake at 3 a.m. calculating how many months they could survive without a paycheck. None of them feel that cold spike of panic when they imagine explaining a gap on their resume, like unemployment is a moral failure instead of a system swallowing people whole. The worst part is how the job has followed me home. I flinch when my phone buzzes, convinced it's an email I forgot to answer. I replay conversations in the shower, rewriting them so I sound braver, sharper, less apologetic. I've started doubting myself in places that have nothing to do with work. I say sorry too much now. I ask permission for things I used to just do. And still, every Sunday night I lay out my clothes for Monday. Because misery, at least, is predictable. Misery has a schedule and direct deposit. Unemployment is a black hole where all my worst fears live, whispering that I'm replaceable, forgettable, one bad decision away from falling apart. I stay because leaving feels like jumping without knowing if there's ground beneath me. But some mornings, sitting in that car, keys still in my hand, I feel something else creeping in. Something dangerous. Not courage, exactly. More like exhaustion. The kind that makes you wonder if fear is really protecting you or just keeping you trapped. And that thought scares me almost as much as quitting.